Why, hello there, it girls. A little birdie told me that you want to become the best version of yourself before 2025. Girls, it is time for your hot cocoa and it girl chat. Put on your cute little pink Victoria's Secret satin PJs, get out your fave drink, espresso martinis are a must, or it could be, of course, hot cocoa, and let's unpack. The Victoria's Secret Tease fragrance is out. I am officially spraying it onto myself in preparation for our it girl chat. So in today's episode, we are going to talk about your winter it girl reset, how you can glow up before the new year. We're talking beauty glow ups, we're talking health glow ups, we are talking organization that is aligned with your own personal winter arc. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the Get Up and Glow podcast. I am your glow up self-improvement fairy godmother, Madison Haynes, and I am so excited to unpack with you girls today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the podcast. Help me grow. We post frequently on TikTok for girlies like you to become the best version of themselves. But yes, blah, 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 blah. Let's get right into it. Chapter number 1, initiating your winter reset. The winter is the perfect time to declutter, to refresh, but every person leaves it until after the holiday season, once Christmas is over. Then you have a week to try and prep your entire life for the new year, but it's impossible. How the heck are you, A, going to enjoy the holiday season, B, be able to work out a ton, eat healthy, enjoy your time with friends and family, self-care, just to freaking chill, and on top of that, completely take everything that you own out of storage, out of all the little nooks and crannies you have, and then organize it, toss it out? No, you're not going to stress yourself out. We're not going to go into 2025 stress. So what you're going to do is initiate your winter reset right now, and here's how. I want you to clutter your digital and your physical space, and I want you to make a list of everything that you feel like you need to do. If you don't even know that list, girl, we've already talked about downloading the Fly Lady app to help you stay clean, to be that girl in easy, sustainable ways. But regardless, there's 101 TikToks out there in terms of just like giving you a structure of the things you should start thinking about in terms of organization. I will make a TikTok on this. So mark my word, when this podcast is up, that TikTok will be up too. So if you haven't watched the TikToks, get over to the Get Up and Glow. But on a high level, girls, let's say, okay, obviously, you're going to clean out your closet. You're going to take out everything, just look at it. Try it on. Do you feel good in it? Do you feel like the woman that you want to be in 2025? If not, it is a donate or it is a sell. Organize your closet by color. Be intentional with this and make it a goal for the rest of this year that when you put away an item, it's not going to go on the floor or the dreaded chair of no return. You're going to hang it back up in your closet or put it in your laundry bin. You can buy from Amazon or add it to your Christmas wish list, little cute pink boxes that you can put on top of your closet to put all your sweaters in, to put maybe socks, whatever it may be. Organize it. I'm on a mission to just essentially own the exact same pair of socks for every sock I will wear and own, which is the TNA Aritzia socks. I'm in love with them. And eventually, when you wash them, you have to pair them together. It'll just be an afterthought because all of them will be the same. But I'm not quite there yet because those are quite pricey. But regardless, I know that there's different types of socks for you. You have your fuzzy, cute nighttime socks. Then you have your cute going out. I'm going to take pictures of the socks are going to be seen in my shoes, so they have to match and look good socks. And then you have the I'm going out into the wilderness socks. But why are they all mingled together? Try and organize them too. And girly, we're not gonna take up too much of your time, but there are so many other things you can deep clean, like your sock and underwear drawers, your bra drawers, your pajama drawers, your workout things. You already know it, okay? That is a huge task in itself. Prepare for it. And again, I repeat, do not try to do all of this in one day, because what you'll have all the motivation after you listen to this podcast, okay? Then you will find yourself in 5 hours sitting in your apartment, sitting in your bedroom amongst all of your junk and having no motivation to put it all away and feeling even worse than when you started. You're not going to do that to yourself. For those of you who are just joining into this podcast, let me tell you a little bit about what we're all about over here. We are about glowing up, being beautiful, and owning it. Think of self-improvement, but in healthy, sustainable ways. I know you know about all the content creators that are like, that girl, self-improvement. I am not necessarily one of them. I'm not going to sit here telling you have to do this and this and this and do your winter arc perfectly, wake up at 5 a.m., lock in, grind, because I genuinely don't believe that is healthy for you. Because here's the thing. You want to be that girl. You want to be the girl on your Pinterest boards. Okay, but did you ever stop to think that maybe that girl on the Pinterest boards, that her full-time career is to be a Pinterest girl? Or for instance, if you're pinning athletes, maybe there are genuine athletes. If you are pinning content creators, their job is to be a content creator. They choose what they want you to see. So this is what I want you to do. Enjoy this season of your life, okay? These It Girl resets to be the best version of you. I'm going to give it to you in ways you are going to do small, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. Be sustainable so you can actually create a new life. Trying to rush into all of this at once is not going to be beneficial to you. That's why you always fall off. But not anymore, girl. I am here for you. So again, sections of your closets, do it one by one. Here is your goal. Of course, your It Girl action step, your Hot Girl action step. The thing that you're supposed to do as we talk about all this stuff, you're like, okay, great. But what am I supposed to do? Give me a to-do list. This is it. I want you to dedicate 30 minutes, only 30 minutes on the timer every single day to deep cleaning your house, your room, whatever that may be, from now until the end of this year. So yes, it could include your closet. It could include things like deep cleaning the fridge, cleaning out under your bed, dusting everything, cleaning out your digital space. How do you clean out your digital space? That is easy. Girl, take all those photos off your phone. Your camera roll does not need to have over 2,000 photos in it. You're going to upload them to a Google Drive. It protects your photos, by the way. And then go ahead and delete them all off your phone, clear it out. Go through your contact list. I know there's 100 people that you do not talk to anymore, from groups, from whatever it may be. Delete them. Delete old text messages. Get into the habit of deleting texts. I know people say that's like a sociopathic thing to do, but girly, I just choose to be organized. Delete the old apps. You can even go as far as to give your socials a nice refresh, maybe a new profile pic, maybe update your highlights, maybe just give them all a little new something, okay? Just to show the world that you mean business. You are ready to be that girl, to make your dreams come true this year, and you ain't waiting for 2025. It starts right now. Okay, girly, let's get into chapter number 2, Beauty Glow Up. You are going to look and feel your best going into 2025, and here is how. Winter is the perfect time to glow up because you're not out and about, you have less plans typically, maybe not so much during the holiday season, but definitely during the months of January and February. But regardless, this is the time to lock in. You are motivated. You know exactly what you want. Okay, let's get started. The holiday time is filled with parties, and what better way to make yourself feel like that girl than walking into every holiday event you have going on, you have planned, feeling absolutely stunning. Okay, so let's start with skincare. Winter is harsh on your skin. It's gonna dry it out. I don't know about you, but my skin hates me during the winter time. Let's try our hardest to avoid the intense breakouts. First and foremost, do not listen to anyone who's trying to push $500, whatever, all this freaking beauty products onto you. You don't need that, okay? What you really need is a good cleanser. I love the CeraVe one that has the benzoyl peroxide in it, I believe. Helps my acne so much. I got off hormone both. If you're looking to heal your acne, the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cleanser is amazing. Try out a few serums, okay? The Ordinary's Alpha Arbutin serum is amazing if you want to get rid of that acne scarring. A vitamin C serum is great. I'm absolutely obsessed with the Medicube's vitamin C cream. It has like these little beads of vitamin C in it. Oh my god, it smells amazing. My skin has never looked better. And I am convinced the best face cream for the winter time is genuinely just this giant tub of Vanny cream you can get on Amazon. It's in a white tub, blue lid. It is the most hydrating face cream I've ever used in my life. It's apparently amazing for eczema. It's going to help you and your skin. There is nothing that says I'm in a new era than a good switch of the hair, okay? The switcheroos. You don't have to talk about color, okay? That's expensive. Not everyone can afford to do that. Not everyone wants to do that. But there's so many other ways where you can change your hair and completely evolve, change your appearance. And here's how. Try a different hairstyle. It doesn't have to be every day if you are a busy girl, but try something very predominantly different at least once a week. Make it a goal. This could be having your hair in a braid, doing an updo, doing half up, half down, having a bow in your hair, just switching it up. People notice your hair. They pick up on it, okay? If you wear your hair the same way every day, that's fine. That's just who you are. But the second you change your hair, you will see how many compliments you get just from that one little change, because that change is so predominantly noticeable. You already know, we talk about this all the time, that if your hair looks hot, you're gonna look hot. Doesn't matter if you're wearing no makeup, doesn't matter if you're in your pajamas, if your hair's looking good, there's just that something about you, okay? So why? Why are you sleeping on your heatless curls? I know you have the intentions to do them every single night, but then you get into bed and you're like, oh, I'm watching my show, I don't want to get up, blah, blah, blah. No. Okay, it's 3 minutes, girl. 3 minutes to look hot throughout your entire day, and you save that time in the morning. Do your heatless curls, get on it. And for those of you who are living under a rock, it is okay. Do not worry about this. And do not know what I mean by like the heatless curl method. You rip that tie out of your fuzzy bathrobe. You do not need to buy all this stuff that people are telling you from TikTok, okay? You put it on the top of your head. You wrap your hair around it in sections, completely all the way into the ends. You tie it on one side of the elastic. You tie it on the other side of the elastic. Then you take the two crazy sides, maybe just give them an extra little bit of a turn just to tighten up those curls a little bit. And then you literally just like crisscross applesauce on the top of your head, pull those darn strings to tighten them, and you go to sleep and you wake up looking hot. You know what they say, the girls who go to bed looking the ugliest wake up the prettiest, and that proves to be true. Okay. So we have the hairstyles down, but what about the actual health of the hair? Okay, let's run through this super quick. I know you know about rosemary and mint hair oil. I know you know to be applying it at least once a week, but do you know that you need to be flipping your hair upside down and massaging it in for it to have the most amazing benefits? Use a rubber scraper. This is going to exfoliate your hair when you're showering, the shampoo or whatever. It's going to just make your hair grow so fast. You don't need to buy the Gazoo hair oil. I personally have never tried it, although I would love to because it is aesthetic. But Garnier has a knockoff of the hair honey serum. I use it. I love it. It's like $8. Ouai's leave-in conditioner is absolutely amazing, but any leave-in conditioner will work. Just whatever fits within your budget. Just have some sort of routine. You need to be having something, especially during the winter season, that is going to add moisture to your hair. Do it in the morning, do it especially at night. Find a good serum for whatever your hair needs are, whether that be hydration, split ends, etc. Apply it at night as well. Make sure it's one that absorbs into your hair so you don't have to always be washing it. You don't have time for that. I know you are like a every other day, maybe once every 3 days type of hair wash girl, as you should be. So just make it easy on yourself. And a good hair mask is always great. I am obsessed with the Amika Soul Foods, but anything, again, works. Okay, now I want you to treat yourself, okay? It's the end of the year. You're buying everyone else gifts, and I know this is the season of giving, okay? But maybe you should give yourself a little bit too. You put in the work. You did a lot this year. You did hard things. You deserve a little treat, a little something. It could be anything. It could be treating yourself to a massage. Pro tip, find a spa in your area that allows you free entry if you book a massage. Double whammy. Maybe get your nails done, your brows done, etc. You can also just do this at home. I would recommend, like, why miss out on the party? Just pick one, treat yourself, like for instance, a facial. And then everything else on this list, again, you want to glow up, you want to be looking your best before 2025, so DIY it. For instance, you can get your Dermablade razor that you use on your face, and if you don't, you might want to try it out. It's a great way of exfoliating your face. Your hair does not grow back thicker, okay? And your makeup goes on so smooth. But you can take that same blade and just run it across the hair growth of your eyebrows, and your eyebrows will always look amazing. You can buy teeth whitening strips. There's these ones on Amazon that aren't Crest 3D white. They're just like a typical 28 pack for literally less than $20, and they don't hurt your teeth so much. They have a different ingredient in them, but they genuinely work, and they're so much cheaper. Dry brush, okay? Make sure you're exfoliating your skin. Take your vitamins for whatever works with you. Vitamin C and vitamin D are great to take during the winter. Try out, a greens juice powder. You don't have to be hand pressing it, okay? Like all these influencers, you can buy whatever greens juice powder works for you, and you will see a difference in your skin. Even switching, just drinking less alcohol, okay? I know I have an espresso martini going on, but girly, it is a Friday. It is like a wine night between us. We're having fun, okay? We don't do this every night. Well, at least I should be listening to my own advice, and I will be listening to it. Okay, it's time to swap out the teas. Peppermint. These fun hot cocoa teas. There's 101 holiday themed teas. Let's romanticize this season, okay? We are going to be those girls together, drinking our tea at night, cuddling up in our beds, reading some cute holiday book with a cute holiday ambiance on our TVs, okay? And if you're doing that, tag me. Tag me, Madison.Haynes, and the Get Up and Glow podcast IG. I want to see the vibes, okay? I will repost it on my story if I see it, and I usually do, and if I don't, genuinely, girly, I'm so sorry. DM me and I promise you I will get back, because we are besties and I love you. Speaking of which, have a winter self-care day. And I'm not just talking about the typical the everything shower, the fuzzy socks, cream in the feet, girly movie type of thing. Yes, that of course. But I am talking about a genuine full day where you maybe go on a solo date, go to the cinema alone, have a solo date dinner, go to the library, go to a cafe, read a book. Even if you can swing it, book yourself a solo night at a hotel and just sit, reflect on the year, reflect on everything that you've done. You've come so far. You have done so much this year. Look at all the amazing things you've done, the hard things that you got through. How much stronger of a person are you right now because of all the things you went through this year? You need to take some time. Take some time to reflect. Take some time to just sit in it and really be proud of yourself. Really just be with yourself. And then, of course, treat yourself, give yourself grace. Think of what are the areas in my life I would have liked to improve and I didn't have the time for it? Why didn't I feel like I had the time for it? What was I prioritizing that really wasn't serving me this year? What are the areas of my life that I can be doing better in and I want to be doing better in? And girl, I promise you, subscribe, stay subscribed. I will get to the New Year's resolutions, the It Girl goals, and another video. But do that, reflect, take some time for yourself, and then do all that girly fun stuff as well. Have a one whole winter themed day that is just for you. Okay, girlies, chapter number 3, glowing up in terms of nourishing your mind, your body, your soul. Glowing up is so much more about how you look. It is truly about how you feel, because you could be the prettiest girl in the room, but if you have the worst energy, that is going to protrude out onto everyone around you. And honestly, all of that hair and makeup, it won't solve nothing if you have a bad personality. People like happy people, and you as a person, of course, should want to be as happy, as healthy, as healed as you possibly could be, but doing that is ugly. It's not pretty. It's hard to go and heal. It's hard to look inward. It's hard to work on yourself. That is going to help you glow up so much more than any beauty product, any type of clothing, any materialistic item ever could. Because here's the thing, if you're confident in yourself, you genuinely will feel prettier. Because when you are confident, when you love yourself, you will look in the mirror and not just see all of the bad, all of the stuff that you want to nitpick in yourself, because you have that voice. You're speaking to your inner child saying, you know what? I am good enough. I am beautiful. Opposed to you saying, oh my gosh, my belly is looking so fat. Oh my gosh, I'm breaking out. I look horrible. Oh my God, I look bad in every single thing I own, all my photos. No. You might still think like that initially, but you will have healed enough when you work on yourself to go and say, actually, you know what? I am good enough. You know what? I feel good in this top, and it doesn't matter if I think I'm too big. It doesn't matter if my pimple's showing and oh my God, what are people going to think of me? It doesn't matter because I like me. And once you decide that you are good enough, once you decide that you like your outfit, once you decide that you like yourself, you will stop going and looking for validation in men, in friendships, in anybody, because you're able to self-validate. And that is going to be what tremendously allows you to completely hard launch yourself into a whole different life, because you will have a whole new mindset. Stay active, doesn't matter what it is. If you want to go to the gym and lift weights, you want to go work on your arms, work on your glutes, girly, get that, okay? Get your protein intake in. Let's go, girl. If you want to go and train for a marathon, you want to be running 4 times a week, slay, go off. But if you want to go, maybe do some Pilates. It doesn't have to be intense, okay? It could be yoga. It could be going on a hot girl winter walk. It could just be as simple as doing 5 minutes of yoga every morning, any type of mindful movement. Enjoy food. Nourish yourself with comforting foods. It's the holiday season. The pumpkin pies, the delicious meals are going to come out. Do not feel guilty for eating this. Enjoy it. This is what the holidays are all about, okay? But it is about balance. So maybe start incorporating more fruits and vegetables into your diet. Just learning about nutrition in general. And don't hate food. Food is not to be feared. Food is fuel for your body so you can keep going, you can keep growing. And always, always, always have some mental health check-ins, okay? And again, these are all of your It Girl action steps. So how you can go into 2025 already feeling and being that girl. But girly, how are you doing? Genuinely, let's have a one-on-one chat. Are you okay? Because it's okay if you're not okay. You might think, I have it all together. But girl, I am not going to be one of these content creators going and lying to you on the internet. my house is a little messy right now, okay? My fiance has been really sick and I've been working really hard at work and I don't have the time. I am training for a half marathon, so I've been doing really well at the gym, but my other areas of my life, they're not all perfect. I have cracks and sometimes I go and work hard to patch up one crack and then the other cracks show through. It is constant. Life is constantly me running around trying to fix the foundation in my house. But as long as that foundation is sturdy, your house will not fall. So make sure you start from the bottom. Don't work outside, making the house all pretty, put in the shutters, a fresh coat of paint. No, that won't matter if the actual foundation of your house is crap, okay? You will end up falling. You won't be able to withstand all the other stuff that you're doing just to look pretty from the outside. Answer this question. Would you rather own a house that looked gorgeous from the sidewalk, where all your friends walking by think, oh, she has a beautiful house, but when they walked in, it was horrible. You had to live in that house and it was stinky and old and falling apart? Or would you rather have a house that was just normal, just okay on the outside, but on the inside, it was your dream home and had everything you ever wanted? You felt so good, so safe, so happy in there. Think of that the same way as yourself. Again, you can work on yourself externally all you want, but if you are not living in your body as your soul, is making your soul happy, then it will be all for nothing. Don't do all these crazy stuff at the expense of your mental health. Healing should be one of your biggest goals for this year. So watch the way you talk to yourself. When you catch yourself with limiting thoughts, limiting beliefs, go and mother yourself a little bit and tell yourself, you thought that way, and that's okay, because your history, your past, your traumas are making you do this. But then redefine the narrative. Tell yourself you are safe. Tell yourself that the worst is not going to happen, and keep going. This might sound crazy, but when you're really anxious, if you're someone who suffers from a lot of anxiety, again, in those moments, picture that there's a person next to you, okay? It could be me, okay? Because we are besties and you're feeling all these valid emotions, and I'm not going to discredit them, but picture me or whomever it may be sitting next to you and telling you that you were going to be fine, rooting for you, cheering you on, listening to you. Just picture that. And I know that seems a little nuts, but sometimes when you just really, really are struggling, having that sense of connection is helpful. And then eventually you can switch the narrative from thinking about, picturing me helping you out, and for instance, to you just doing that yourself. Because all along, it was always you that was saving you. You can't go and expect someone to save you, because there's never going to be someone that can save you in the same way that you can save yourself. So it's time, coming into this next year, are you ready to choose you? Are you ready to put you first? Are you ready to do the hard work? And again, find that balance. Accept that you are never going to be perfect, and that is okay. Okay, girly, in chapter number 4, we are going to talk about the Holiday Glow Up Challenge that I want all of us to get started on right now. I'm going to be doing this challenge. Come join it with me. Okay, girly, bring back the hot it girl action steps. Okay, what are we doing to glow up to become the best version of ourselves this year within this challenge? Let me define the parameters. Okay. Day number 1 through 7, or like week 1, is the decluttering. We are going to initiate getting our lives in check. Your physical space is an indication of your mental space, I guess, okay? Just take each day again. 30 minutes on that clock every single day for a week. Let's get it started. Commit to it. I want you to do a balance of the physical decluttering and the digital decluttering, okay? So spend 15 minutes of the day deep cleaning something up, and the other 15 minutes of the day decluttering something off of your digital space. Challenge number 2, we are going to be initiating once a week a cozy cleanse. So what is this? It is putting the holiday music on, holiday movie on, whatever it may be, and dedicating an hour to doing something you just gotta get done, okay? It could be holiday wrapping. It could be working on a project that you've been putting off forever. It could be hanging all the picture frames, or printing off your photos, or whatever it is, it's on your list that you've been just putting off. You're gonna do that, okay? 1 hour a week. Challenge number 3, we've already talked about this. Okay, girlies, I've had a hard time filming this episode, okay? I've had to go so many times and switch my mic, genuinely. So if you made it to this part, please give me a comment. It makes my day when you comment my videos, and I need the extra support right now, truly. Anyways, let's get into the other hot girl action step for this winter glow up challenge, okay? And you already know it. We've already talked about it. That is making sure you have that giant self-reflection solo date of a... We've built the winter arc daily to-dos, our routines, to work for us opposed to against us, okay? So we are talking about things, again, on a very high level. Definitely still watch or listen to that podcast. And that's things like wake up at a decent time, make your bed, take your vitamins, do your heatless curls, always get ready in a way that makes you feel good. Do like 5 minutes of mindful movement every morning. It could be yoga, it could even be meditating. Get your mind right. Do some journaling. And then for your hot girl to-dos, again, it could be taking your other daily vitamins. It could be going on a hot girl walk once a day. Whatever that may be, the same applies for your night routine. But regardless, you already have that winter arc defined. I know that you are already keeping up with it because there's no excuses, girl. So in addition to that, we are incorporating this into our winter glow up challenge, okay? We're doing the winter arc. We're also having a self-care day, like a deep solo date. We are taking 30 minutes at least a day to clean, to declutter starting now. So by the end of the year, we are already going into it, knowing that we already are our best selves. But do not forget, this is the holiday season. Enjoy it, okay? Eat the food. Don't feel guilty about it. Wear the cute dress. Go see your friends and family. Give yourself a little bit of grace, okay? It is all about balance. If someone hasn't told you yet today, girl, I am so proud of you. I genuinely care about you, and I know you are doing great things in this world. You are so important. You are so cared about. Thank you so much for working on yourself, for showing up for yourself, for healing yourself, even when it is not easy. I see you, okay? And I validate you. You are such an amazing person. I hope you have the best holiday season ever. So now you have all of your hot girl action steps to get you growing and glowing before the new year. The only question left is, are you ready to get up and glow?